Hello, faith leader, and welcome to Breaktime. Today, Psalm 21:4 says, He asked you for life, and you gave it to Him. Length of days, forever and ever. I love the words forever and ever. And I think, when I think of God granting forever and ever for His children, He came, for God so loved the world, that He did what? He gave His one and only Son, that whoever believes in Him shall never perish but have everlasting life. There's that word again, forever and ever and ever. It's an amazing truth that God has granted for His children because He is our King. A life of forever and ever. Days of life forever and ever. Now, life is going to change as we know it from this world, to the eternal world, the world that we're going to. We don't know what it looks like. We don't know what heaven looks like, but imagine it's a beautiful place. But here's what's really cool about forever and ever. We can live with a forever perspective because that's who we are. We're going to have eternal life. But we have to live right here in this life, but yet put one foot here and one foot in the eternal in heaven. Living that balance of both. Knowing that, what needs to be filtered through our mind from an eternal perspective is an amazing perspective, because sometimes you can get I don't know about you, but I can get bogged down thinking of things from, a temporal kind of perspective where it bogs you down. Life just seems like, is this it? Is this all there is? Is this all I have to look forward to? And then something bad happens and you're thinking, man, this is it. But look at it from an eternal perspective, that God is preparing you and I to live with Him for eternity, forever and ever. Days of life stamped forever. And that it's too hard to even begin to explain, let alone live in. But that daily living with an eternal perspective helps us to really cling to those things that are significant and important, that have eternal value. And then you let that rest of the things go. The things that really don't matter from an eternal perspective. And you could cling to those things that are eternal and let the rest go. Because when something falls out that you might be clinging to that's temporal, life isn't devastating any longer because you're clinging to what really matters. And that, first and foremost, is this beautiful relationship that we have with Jesus. He's our eternal perspective. He's our eternal hope. So we cling there. Relationally, we cling. And you know what? He loves the clinging. He can handle your clinging, and He can handle mine. So let's hold on to that eternal relationship. So beautiful. Hold on.